Hello children, today we are going to deal with chapter 4, that is pollination. So in this very chapter we are going to deal with different parts of the plant, how the pollination is occurring and what are the ways of pollination. So basically you must have seen a plant. So what do you find most attractive thing in a plant? So obviously flowers are the most attractive part. The colorful red, green, blue, pink colors, they attract a lot. Okay. So this flower, has two important roles. The first one is to attract the insect and the second one is to produce more plants, to produce new plants by the formation of seeds which turn into fruits. Okay. So first we are going to deal with the different parts of the plant. So first is the sepal, which is known as calyx. Okay, it must be clear to you with this figure. Just come to the next page. So sepals, this green portion, okay, is known as the sepals. They are in the shape of the leaf and they are found at the bottom of the or at the base of the flower. Now petals, all of you know this colorful part of a flower is known as petals. Now carpel, it is the female. Carpel is the female part of the plant and it comprises of stigma, style, ovary and ovules. So this stigma is the sticky part. Okay, style, as you can see, it's a long tube. Ovary, which as you can see inside this ovary, ovules are present and this led to the formation of seed. Now come to the stamen. It is the male part of the plant. As you can see, this is a long filament. It is just like a stick like structure, and anther, you can see it is present at the top of the stamen and they contain yellow powder which is known as the pollen grains, and these pollen grains are very important for the pollination. So all this female part is together known as a pistil, carpel or gynoecium, and this male part together they are known as stamen or androecium. So plants are basically bisexual or unisexual. So what do you mean by this bisexual plant? So bisexual plants are those plants uh, all the parts in a same plant. Okay, it's a complete flower, and the unisexual incomplete flowers are those flowers that has only one part. Either it will be having the stamen or it will have the carpel. Now formation of seeds. So how the seeds are being formed? When the pollen grains are transferred from anther to the stigma, and this process is known as pollination, and these led to the formation of seed. Okay, so all of you know na, the pollen grains are present as the anther of the stigma. Okay, it's from a male part. From this anther, from this male part, it is getting transferred into the stigma. Okay, and there the pollination is happening. The pollen grains are getting transferred. So this pollination is basically of two types: self pollination or cross pollination. So what is happening in this self pollination? In the self pollination, what is happening, children? The pollen grains they occur on the stamen um, to stigma in the same flower. Okay, so the pollen grains, okay, of the same flower is being transferred on the stigma of the same plant. Okay, this male and female, but the same pollen grains are transferred to the stigma of the same plant. And in cross pollination, what is happening? That pollen grains is transferred of one flower to the another flower. Transfer of pollen grains from one flower to the other flower, it is happening, and this is known as cross pollination. Now fertilization. So what is fertilization? When the pollen grains fuse together, okay, they form the ovules, and this process is known as the pollination. Okay, so in pollination, what is happening? It's very necessary for the plants for the formation of the seeds, and this seed contain the future plant. Okay, future plant means this new plant in the form of embryo, and when the seedling develop, they develop into a new plant. Okay, and when the stigma of a flower, they does not receive any, if certain something happen and the stigma doesn't get pollen grains, any pollen grains, then what is going to happen? The flower will shrink and it will die. So this is the whole chapter. You just need to go through this chapter superficially, but you need to get familiar with the few terms. So your homework is to learn the definition of pollination, fertilization, self-pollination and cross-pollination. That is enough for your class today. Thank you.